What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to ask you for a second to forget the fact that everything after this, my voice is going to be different, the beard is going to be shorter, the hair is going to be different, and the car looks different, because we're going to pretend that I didn't forget to film an intro for this. We're working on the Mustang today. We are going to do an oil change on this. It's overdue. We have a track day coming up, so we are going to take care of that real quick and spend a whole bunch of money doing it. A few quick updates, even though it's dirty right now. This section right here, we took off our rockers and resprayed them. I do have to clean it up because there is a bit of run right there. What I had done before when I painted this is I didn't put a clear coat over it, so that paint was actually getting stained, so it wasn't looking as good as what it's supposed to. The other problem back here, I had done the same with this. This here, we can clean this up, it'll look all nice and shiny again. And also from the accident that I had, the body shop didn't put those on correct, so we had to straighten those out. So we got a bunch of stuff cleaned up around the car. We do need a new chin because this one here has seen better days from repeated track use and back road use. And then we're gonna repaint these and put a clear coat on them as well. But like I said, we're here to do an oil change, so we're gonna take care of that real quick. Out here right now, just doing a standard oil change here on the Mustang. It's got one of these plastic freaking drain plugs, which I absolutely hate. You gotta turn these things counterclockwise. And you know what? Chances are your first time doing it, you're gonna break it, because I have. I think this is like my second or third one. But we got just about all the oil out here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull the oil filter up front. As you can see, I got quite a bit of oil right here in this tray. It's because this freaking oil filter, wherever it is, somewhere up in here, keeps coming loose. It's like backing off. I've never had this problem before. It's not the factory oil cooler, so I did do an upgraded Mishimoto oil cooler on there, so the plate is different, but I didn't have that problem with my last one, just this one. And it didn't happen until after I started getting my oil changes done at Ford. Now, one thing I will say is the last time I was there, they overfilled it, which started causing problems with the oil leakage out through the freaking fill tube, out through the filter, causing it to back off because of the pressure. But we're gonna go ahead and change all this out, and then hopefully that'll solve our problem. And then we gotta come through and clean all this off. Well, I found out what our problem is. This right here goes in the center of your cooling plate, and it's screwed out. This was inside the filter, so it wasn't the filter that was coming loose, it was actually this plate right here. So we're gonna have to put this back in. This gets torqued down to 30 foot-pounds, but I'm pretty sure we did that before, so I just need to figure out why it's coming out. As you guys can kind of see right there, we do have the oil filter back in place. It is now torqued down to 30 foot-pounds, or not the oil filter, but the actual connecting point from the filter to the block has been tightened down as specified per Mishimoto. So hopefully we don't have any more problems there. I went ahead and I hit this with some degreaser because this whole bottom tray here was covered in oil, and then I sprayed it all off. Back there is still kind of drying off, but it's looking good. Had some bolts missing around here, put those back in place, so we're ready to fill this thing up now. I've got my MotorCraft 5W50, which is required because of that right there, that little Ford Performance Roush Supercharger, as well as my K&N oil filter. I always put K&N oil filters on all my vehicles. I also run all filters from K&N as well, both for the cabin and the air. Never done me wrong, so gonna keep using them. This setup right here with 12 quarts, and this cost me $185. Now, I don't necessarily need 12 quarts. It always helps to have one on standby as extra. Mustang takes about 10, and then for the addition of the Mishimoto oil cooler, it says to hang on to another quart to put in there to fill that big old thing up. So we're gonna go ahead and start dumping this in. Watch all my money go away. I'm just gonna start the car, let it heat up for a little bit, let the oil run through, get all of it up into the oil cooler, and then we're gonna recheck the oil and we should be good to go. I've already made sure that my oil level on this thing is good, but if you're doing this yourself at home, I wanna show you something here real quick. To reset your oil life, you're gonna go in here and hit your settings button. You're then gonna arrow down to your advanced settings, vehicle. You're gonna arrow down again to oil life reset, hit okay. You can see right now mine's at 87%, but if you hold okay, it's gonna reset that back to 100 for you. Also, don't mind the check engine light. I do know what's going on with that. We have a small evap leak in the vehicle. This happened because during a track day, the missus was out there driving this thing, had a little spin, went off track. She was able to get it back on track, had fun the rest of the day, no single problems. But since then, we have had a small leak. I think it might be back there by the canister. Not really sure, but we'll get it up in the air here in a little bit and check. And if it's worth sharing with you guys, I'll go ahead and share it with y'all. But this was a very quick video. There's not a whole lot going on around here right this second. It's getting ready to rain, so I haven't had a lot of time to film stuff between weather and travel, but there's always going to be more. So make sure that you guys go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit those bell notifications so you don't miss anything else from me or Ethan when he's around. Until the next one, peace.